Hi, I'm Mike from Mike's Carburetor Parts. I want to show you what the Holley 4000 kit contains, or at least one of the kits. There are several kits for the Holley 4000. Be sure you get the carburetor number off of the flange face. You might call it, I don't know if you can see it on here, but it's roughly it's right here. I think it's, I'm not sure, I can't remember on which side it's on for sure, but there'll be a number there, and sometimes just a list number, but that's all you need is a list number, probably 4 numbers, and match it up so you make sure you get the right carburetor kit. There's a couple of differences in them. Some of the carburetors, you can't replace the cup, you have to replace the whole pump, and then there's others that have a kind of a I wouldn't call it a press-in needle and seat, but like this one's a screw-in. Some of them just push in. Anyhow, so this kit has a parts list and exploded view, and it has disassembly, cleaning, reassembly instructions, some adjusting instructions you might need. It has the economizer diaphragm, a spark control, needle and seat, as I mentioned earlier. It has the top to float bowl gasket. It comes with the flange gasket. Now I have these available separately, and I mention that because sometimes on some of the 4000s, and you might check when you're ordering, there's a block. I don't want to call it an adapter, but sometimes there's a block below the carburetor, and there's also a gasket that looks just like this one underneath, so you may have to get an extra one, and this kit just has the one gasket. Sometimes they have 2, I don't know why, but anyway, thermostat gasket, the 2 of them you'll need, and other various small gaskets you'll need with a carburetor. There's 2 screws on the front of the carburetor that have to be wired up. That's what the wire is for. Of course, you have your check balls, secondary diaphragm check ball. You have a ethanol ready accelerator cup that's easy to replace. You've got your this is a rubber gasket that goes between the where the float bowl mounts onto the throttle body. These used to be a string, now they're made in rubber, which work pretty good, by the way. You know, you got all your O-rings, your little washers for the secondary tubes, and lots of other little gaskets and little clips and things you'll need. So that pretty much is it. The only thing, none of the 4000s, actually hardly any carburetor kits these days, have the secondary diaphragm in it. So you may want to look at that, inspect that, and make sure it's good and pliable and doesn't have any cracks or leaks. And I do have them available if you need one. Anyhow, that's the carburetor kit for this Holley 4000. Thank you.